So we got nothing but blue skies today here in Georgia. I know. The title of this video says Colorado, so why am I talking about Georgia weather? Let's rewind a little bit. It is a beautiful morning here in Colorado. So Senior and I have been in Colorado for 2 days now. We arrived in Denver yesterday over to True Automotive, where we picked up not just an addition to our camping setup, but an addition to the truck as well. You may not be able to tell from the opening of the Colorado intro that I was overly fatigued and exhausted. When I was making this intro, we were actually on day 4. And to be brutally honest with you, I hadn't had any real rest. We knew Colorado was going to be a 7-day trip. We had 2 days of travel to Colorado, and we knew we were going to have 2 days to travel back from Colorado. That left us with about three and a half days to do a little bit of overlanding on the Rockies. We left on Saturday the 7th. I spent 15 hours driving the first day. I wanted to get to the other side of Kansas City, and then I spent another 8 hours of driving on Sunday. The reason we had to do all this driving is we had an appointment at True Automotive on Monday morning when they opened to pick up and install our more recent purchase. But on top of just being overly fatigued and exhausted, I was actually coming down with a severe sinus infection. My head was pounding. One of my ears would not unpop. I kept getting a sore throat from the drainage. So naturally, that coupled with being exhausted, and to be brutally honest, I was also a little homesick, missing the rest of the SouthBoundExpeditions family. Picking up a camera and getting content, my motivation was just not there. However, to be candid, I did want to provide an update for the Colorado trip and make a good video, something that could showcase that, but showcase it in more than 4 or 5 minutes. So we decided to come out here to our local national forest land, the Oconee Chattahoochee National Forest. So I'm going to couple this camping overnighter with the Colorado trip with what little bit of content I did get. I just want to be candid to everybody because I pumped the whole Colorado thing up in previous videos, and the fact that I wasn't motivated enough to get content for that, I wanted to create something to provide everybody an update for not just the trip, but the purpose of the trip. So for any of you who guessed Go Fast campers, you would be correct. We have added a brand new Go Fast camper to the Ram. Huge shout out to the team at Go Fast. They cranked this one out for me pretty quickly, had it shipped before the anticipated date. Now I had mine shipped to Denver where we had the install. That's the whole reason for the Colorado trip. And let me go on and give a huge shout out over at True Automotive, both to Michael and Tony. Michael took care of all the logistics and me getting up there and getting all this set up, and then Tony did the install, jam up job, took his time, did it perfect.
They got to move the chair.
They were already in his chair.
They were in the ball game the other day.
Umbrella.
Hey, Abby, Robbie. I went ahead and set up y'all's tent so you can set up Josh's
really?
and them. Yeah.
I bet that was so much
Yeah, I
work.
tried to do the tough one first. So
Oh yeah, yeah. That was so much work. I'm so thankful that you did that for me.
I think it took 25 seconds or less.
Yeah, that's not happening. That can't be done.
Allows that running game to get outside. They've got the 14.
Look at Amanda. I mean, she's got a fan. She's got the game on.
So it was actually a 9-yard gain.
Oh, I need the hat.
I got Abby's hat in there, the Georgia hat.
Remaining, and he comes up
now
with
he's
it.
with us.
Who is that?
That'll be something to watch as well. He's their top return guy. Both of us.
If you watch any of our videos, then you already know the Southbound Expeditions family are big Georgia Bulldogs fans.
Then a punt.
Now, obviously, we're going to go to camp, and a Georgia game is on. Mimi is going to find a way to watch this game. So this spot that we come to, it's a regular spot. You've probably seen it in a prior video. We get amazing service. So we have the big iPad out, and we are streaming the Georgia-Florida game. And on this trip, we have someone you've never met before. We actually have my brother-in-law Josh along for this trip. I have my niece Callie, her boyfriend Hunter, who is damn near 7 foot tall, and then my nephew Waylon. Now, my sister-in-law Autumn, she had to work, she couldn't make it, and that's okay, because if she watches this video, she knows next time I got to take a day off for something of hers, I'm not. Tanner won't be out for this trip. Unfortunately, Bailey had to babysit her sisters. Her parents are going to be going out of town. Tanner's going to do some work to their car. And then the youngest, Bella, she didn't come out because she decided she was going to spend the night for 2 days in a row at her friends. They did go to the fair or haunted house or something last night, but it's one of her friends that she's on the softball team with, and we know the parents real good. So unfortunately, Tanner, Bailey, and Bella won't be on this weekend's trip.
What are you doing, Abigail?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, right now, Robbie is shaking it up. What are we shaking up, baby?
Pancake.
What are we doing with this pancake?
Shaking it.
And then what are we doing after we shake it up, baby? I think it's done.
Make. It is
Let
not.
me see.
It is not done.
Flip it around.
Oh. Making those.
Look at that. This is gonna be fun.
Tombstones.
We could use candy corn, but instead we're gonna do Reese's Cup mixes. Oh yeah. Hey, Mike. Hey. Are you gonna have one of our special pancakes?
It was like a hibachi
What? Do you want Reese's or no Reese's?
Here, look. This is what you really need right here.
Oh, okay.
How long's left in the
Do you put mustard on it?
They're gonna run.
Huh?
Do you put mustard on it?
I do put
How long's left in
He
the
covers it in
No,
mustard.
ruin the freaking hot
I
dog.
love mustard on hot dog.
No, not how
Especially
you
when it's a sausage.
I seen someone the
that
other day
spicy
that
mustard.
didn't like ketchup on
That's
the
the
hot dog, but
perfect
like mustard.
spread.
I'm like,
Get the spicy mustard.
Look, there's a hot dog with two sides.
you don't like
on it.
spicy
Two
stuff.
different sides of
You got sides and then you got top.
Tall man
Or you got bottom.
conversation.
You got bottom sides.
They're not even listening to me.
I
I'm just
know.
here.
That's how they do it in New York. I mean, they put everything on the bottom in New York.
New York,
I
bro, we're
height
in
level, so I
Georgia.
can be in the conversation.
I have someone in New York about that.
We're
that
just
whole
down
thing.
here. Okay, so now we're pouring in the pancake mix.
See how bad this turns out.
Don't say that.
I'm just like in the mustard bottle.
It's because it's supposed to be like,
If I hit the
oh yeah. Well, all you have to do is add water to it. Now you can roll it back up.
Unless you use all of it. 'Cause
Oh, don't eat it.
Oh, you want me to eat it?
Yeah.
Why?
Callie, normally
Reese's.
they do.
Where's my
Normally
dog?
they do
they are
Warning
good.
for the chef.
Why does he just disappear all the time?
Because he's a dog, man.
Okay,
Elvis!
so we're just dropping him in there.
Where was he?
Don't push it in. Just let it do its thing.
Do you put your dog down in there?
Is there any M&Ms in there?
They're Reese's Pieces.
They're not. Like cash, if you, sometimes we have turkey
We
buckets
are
sit up
making pancakes. Ooh.
on something like cash. They'll fly
Did you
out,
beat
take
someone
it.
up?
But
No,
one
Hunter
thing
hit me
turkey
with the
buckets do
ding
is
ball.
when you see a big one.
This might take a minute, but
You wait for one of them things.
you know,
Little thick.
yeah, it's a little thick. So we'll get back to you when it's about crisp.
All the time, I'm like, don't let
Hot.
Well, yeah.
Man, it's so much smoke. It looks like we're grilling out here. But we're making pancakes.
We got one left, and it is covered in Reese's cups and M&M looking things.
Watch out.
She done bankrupted Willy Wonka.
Oh yeah.
He's burning right now.
Huh?
He's burning in there. I
Oh.
threw Willy Wonka in
I was
there.
wondering, I'm saying you'd put so much candy in here at his factory.
No, I threw him in there.
Mama, where did this come from?
How old is this movie?
Not that
I
old.
like this.
Only Nun one I know is just Nun. It's called The Nun.
Legs on the bottom.
I think there's like the Nun 1, the Nun 2.
Really?
This isn't The Conjuring. This is something like
Bro, really? That's what you're
I
talking
See
about?
You or
The
something.
Conjuring?
You can't even think of a fool.
Yeah, but that's not just about nuns.
Well, it's about the freaking nun witch or whatever she is.
I thought you were talking about it was
That
like
shit
a
is
whole bunch of
creepy
nuns.
as hell, man.
That's why I thought you were talking about literally the movie called Nun.
Conjuring's good.
All of them are good.
You ever watch that
Yep. I've seen all horror movies. I'm a horror fanatic.
The Conjuring is creepy as hell, man.
Oh look, Amanda likes to ruin the moment with something on her phone.